All right, today I'm going to review the brand new Sony PS-LX310BT Bluetooth turntable. And what makes this turntable special is that, as the name implies, it has Bluetooth connection. Now it also has the standard RCA connectors at the back that you may be familiar with your own turntable, and you can connect it as you normally would. But in addition to that, it has this nice Bluetooth connector, so you can connect it to a Bluetooth speaker, which for the demo I'm going to show you today is I'm going to use this one right here. Is this beautiful Sony portable Bluetooth speaker. All right, so the turntable, as it comes out of the box, comes with the turntable itself, a mat for the platter. The platter, there's a belt underneath this platter, and so it's a belt drive turntable. You have the tone arm. It's a one-piece tone arm. It comes complete with cartridge. The cartridge is already there, connect in the tone arm. You have 45. You have 7-inch and 12-inch sizes that are run, and you have 33 and 45 RPM versions. You can run, records that play at either speed. Here's the Bluetooth button, and you pair it by just clicking on that button. I've already done that. Down here, you have 3 buttons. One is for start. You push that, and it's fully automated, and the tone arm will pick up and end on the record. Start the record up. Stop means to pick up the tone arm and bring it back to its resting position. And then you have the ability to move the tone arm up and down with this button. If we go around to the back of this turntable, we'll see the connections that you have. And basically, what you have here is you have your on-off switch right here. You have your power connector here, and it comes with a wall connector. You have your USB connector here to connect it to your computer if you want to rip your music to MP3s. And then over here we have a couple of buttons that can change the settings. One is for gain, and so that will set it whether the output is low, medium, or high. I found that generally just leaving that medium is fine. And you have over here the output selector, whether you're going phono or line. And that's important. Basically, if you're going to run this into a receiver or something else with these RCA jacks, then it matters to whether you want, if you have a phono preamp built into your receiver, then you would run out the phono out. If you don't have that, this has a built-in preamp, so you can run this directly into any device that can accept these RCA jacks, and you would run it out as line out. So that is pretty much the summary of the input-output ports. I did mention that it comes with a turntable cover, and the turntable cover is here, so this is included. That's nice also. Not every turntable includes one, although they all should. And it has a 45 RPM adapter. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how this works as we try to put a record on this. So hold on. All right, so I'm going to put on this record from Boston, Don't Look Back. So this is their second giant selling record. And I'm going to put it on like that. Don't do what I'm doing here. I'm trying to do this while holding the camera. So that's why I'm doing it with one hand. All right, so there's my record. It's nice, beautiful clear vinyl. If we want to start the record up, we just go down here and push the start button and make sure we're on 33 speed and 12-inch size. So now the record is going down. Tone arm comes down, and as soon as that, here we go. All right, so let's say the phone rings. We need to stop for a second. We go down here. Let's push this button here, and you'll see it just lifts up the tone arm. Keeps spinning, but it's not playing anything. You can go answer your phone call, and talk to your mom for a few minutes. And when she's done, you come back and to make it go back down, you just push that button again, and it comes right back down. All right, one more thing. Let's go back again. Let's raise that again. Now, if we move the tone arm all the way, we're going to just move this out close to the end of the record. And let's drop it again. Now, what I want to show you is that the tone arm automatically picks itself up and turns off when the record hits the end. So watch this. So it picks up, and it moves back to the resting place, drops itself down, and turns itself off. And that's really nice because a lot of modern turntables actually don't do this. They just keep spinning and spinning. This is kind of annoying because it means you have to jump out of your seat and turn that thing off, or you're just going to have your stylus burn itself out eventually by just the record going on and on and on. All right. So that's how it works with an LP. Now let me show you with a 45. All right, so I put the 45 adapter in the middle. I'm going to put this Beatles record in there. I've also changed these two switches to go from, now I'm at 7 inches and at 45 RPMs. And if I click again the start button, the turntable is smart enough to know that the tone arm has to go all the way in for the 7-inch record. There it goes. It's going to drop down. And I've just pushed the stop button, and by pushing the stop button you'll notice the tone arm picks up and goes all the way back to the resting place and turns itself off. So that's about it for functionality of the turntable. I just want to make a couple other points. It comes with an included cartridge. Sony doesn't actually comment on what type of cartridge it is. I would say it's a low mid-range type cartridge. I'm not completely sure about its compatibility with other cartridges, which is a little bit unfortunate. But the nice thing about this, and it's also a downside, is that there are no adjustments at the other end of the tone arm. Basically, everything is set up for you. What this means is there's no counterweights, no anti-skating forces. In a higher-end turntable, typically you have to set those up. They're actually a pain in the neck to set up, although that gives you a lot of more control over tracking force and things like that. We have to hope that Sony's done a decent job here. I would say on the basis of the records I've played with it so far, it seems to do a pretty good job. It seems to track pretty well. So this is not a high-end turntable. Most of the construction here is also plastic, but it gives a lot of functionality, a lot of features for the price. And I would say based on comparison to other turntables in this price class that I have used, things like Audio-Technica and so on, I would say this turntable gives a feeling of better construction and better performance than those types of turntables, and as the added bonus of having the Bluetooth added in. So I would, if a Bluetooth turntable is something that really appeals to you, I would say this turntable may be your ball of wax. So thanks for listening, and check my other reviews out.
like a broken guitar, and he still put it down like a family dog. Yeah, I murdered some, murdered one, explain it all. Ferguson, we ain't gotta sing the same old love song. Cut a white girl with the same black gloves on. Yeah, what you saying to it? Old money, look, no money, don't do it. Nigga turn around.
Every day Blackpink, Pink Venom album.
Yeah.